What makes a fighter scary? Is it his size, power, or looks? Although many legendary fighters have stepped foot in the octagon and dished out pain to their opponents, only a handful have truly separated themselves from the rest of the pack due to sheer dominance in the promotion. These are the set of people that we will be bringing to you in today's video. So ensure you stay tuned to catch all of it. The number 10 on our list today is none other than Brock Lesnar. Brock might not be the most talented fighter out there, but he is the scariest. Let's pretend you knew nothing of the UFC, never heard of any of these fighters, or ever saw them compete. You have only been told to choose a fighter to fight with, and that they could either be former or current UFC champions. Brock is the last guy you would pick based on his size and strength. The guy is a freak of nature. Despite knowing he's not the best fighter in the world, no one would choose to face him. Lesnar is a walking 265-pound monster standing at 6'3". He is one of the most intimidating men you would ever encounter. Our next fighter has left his mark in the hearts of all fight fans. 9. Yoel Romero. Romero embodies discipline, passion, and unwavering determination. What sets him apart is his elite fighting skills and the fact that he was never knocked out or submitted in his entire UFC career. Yoel operates like a predator, displaying patience as he strategically waits for the opportune moment to unleash explosive left hooks or, on occasion, knock opponents out with a powerful jumping knee. One of his memorable knockouts was against Chris Weidman. In a showdown with Rockhold, Romero showcased his mastery. He cleverly feinted 2 right jabs before delivering a devastating left hook that made Rockhold unconscious. It's worth noting that Rockhold is a former UFC middleweight champion and a former Strikeforce champion, adding another impressive feat to Romero's remarkable career. 8. Mirko Cro Cop Filipovic. Filipovic exudes a serious and ice-cold demeanor, often likened to a serial killer. As a Pride legend, he became famous for the mantra, right leg hospital, left leg cemetery. Before entering the world of MMA, he served as a special service operative in Croatia, possessing knockout power in each limb, especially in his left leg. Despite his given name, he earned the nickname Cro Cop due to his past role as an anti-terrorism officer, a somewhat ironic twist as he later dominated both the Pride FC and UFC heavyweight rosters. Renowned for his devastating left foot kicks, Cro Cop became known as the king of debilitating kicks that left opponents struggling to rise. 7. Wanderlei Silva. Wanderlei Silva is a formidable and relentless warrior, earning his moniker the Axe Murderer for a reason. His ferocious fighting style sets him apart, a relentless combination of jabs and kicks followed by aggressive brawling once he senses his opponent's vulnerability. Anyone attempting to escape faces the daunting challenge of his tie clinch and the onslaught of vicious knees. Breaking free from his tie clinch is no easy task, given his exceptional technique and tight grip. Wanderlei Silva was one of the most intimidating and captivating fighters globally in his prime. Possessing outstanding skills, he fought with the intensity of a wild animal. While he lingered in the fight game a bit longer and raised some eyebrows with actions outside the octagon later in his career, his incredible legacy remains undeniable. 6. Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson showed relentless determination against Gustafsson and displayed patience when facing Phil Davis. Weight issues are now a thing of the past, allowing his mind and body to excel at what was meant for overpowering opponents with his limbs. Under the guidance of the Black Zillion's striking coach, Henri Hooft, Johnson's skills reached their full potential. Rumble's proficiency in head kicks and punches poses equal threats, and his adept use of feints makes them difficult to counter. Those who experienced his power often struggled to formulate a plan B. In 2020, Johnson amicably parted ways with the UFC to join Bellator. Unfortunately, the MMA community mourned the loss of this legend at the age of 38 in 2022. 5. John Bones Jones. He might not appear intimidating at first glance, but wait till he starts fighting. Jones faced top-tier opponents like DC Cormier, Chael Sonnen, Lyoto Machida, and Glover Teixeira, systematically defeating each. Except for a few challenging moments, he practically turned highly skilled fighters into amateurs. Jones was an enigma, unpredictable, intelligent, swift, and decisive, keeping everyone guessing in every fight. His only loss was a disqualification for finishing his opponent with elbow strikes, arguably deemed illegal by referee Steve Mazzagatti. Jones stands as the most dominant figure in the UFC octagon. However, his record bears stains, having tested positive for steroids and cocaine on 2 occasions. 4. Vitor Belfort. Vitor Belfort stood as an unparalleled force during the pinnacle of his TRT use, instilling fear like no other in other fighters. The Phenom boasts a lifelong dedication to martial arts, showcasing decades of honed skills. His arsenal included astonishing knockout power, speed, and explosiveness, rendering him a lethal striker. Belfort's highlight reel is extraordinary and measured by the standard of finishing top-tier opponents. A head kick knockout of Michael Bisping earned him a well-deserved performance of the night. The unforgettable spinning heel kick that sent Luke Rockhold into orbit marked another KO of the year. With a perpetual air of intensity, Belfort continued his rampage by securing yet another performance of the night with a knockout of Dan Henderson. He consistently displayed his prowess, dismantling world championship caliber fighters with a ferocious demeanor. 3. Rousimar Palhares. While Rousimar Palhares may not have enjoyed widespread recognition in the UFC, his reputation among dedicated fans is unmistakable. Nicknamed Toquinho, the Brazilian fighter boasts a muscular, almost cartoonishly powerful physique that leaves a lasting impression. His mastery of leg locks sets this second-degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt apart. Among his 16 submission wins, 12 have come from applying these techniques. Unlike most submissions with a limited window for surrender, leg locks pose a unique threat, risking severe damage to ligaments and potentially lifelong consequences if not tapped out quickly. Palhares' unnerving factor intensifies because he tends to hold onto leg locks even after opponents have tapped. This refusal to release submissions promptly has led to a chilling prospect: the potential for permanent damage. This behavior resulted in him being blocked by both the UFC and PFL, underscoring the dangers he posed to opponents and the organization's need for intervention. 2. Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou makes this list for numerous reasons. The Cameroonian holds the record for the most potent punches in UFC history, equivalent to a whopping 96 horsepower, like getting hit by a Ford Escort at full speed. The Predator finished 11 out of his 12 knockouts in the first round, showcasing incredible prowess. Ngannou's punching power is no laughing matter. Additionally, he claims the highest finishes per win percentage in the UFC at a perfect 100% and has never been finished inside the octagon. Francis's the Predator Ngannou consistently lives up to his cage name every time he steps inside the octagon. 1. Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira, a former 2-division Glory kickboxing champion, quickly ascended to MMA stardom. In his 7th MMA bout, known as Poatan, he seized the UFC middleweight title from longtime rival Israel Adesanya. Pereira's potent left hook played a crucial role in this victory. His formidable power and distinct physical features creates an imposing presence. The UFC middleweight champion, sporting an unwavering death stare, exudes a no-nonsense aura, seldom cracking a smile. Opponents keenly recognize that, with Pereira, the threat of his left hook persists until the final second, capable of plunging them into the shadowy realm of unconsciousness. And that wraps it up for today's video. Which of these fighters is the scariest? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.